I'm Tiffany, and welcome to Flip Time from Children's Museum Houston. Flip is an exciting program for kids and the grown-ups who take care of them. FLIP stands for Family Literacy Involvement Program, and it was made especially for you by Children's Museum Houston to increase your love of reading and of learning. Today we're going to be exploring some FLIP kits by reading the stories that are inside and doing the activities that are related to them. Let's go ahead and pick out our first kit now. Alright, so let's see which kit we're going to be exploring today. We have so many to choose from, but if I just look here on our tag, I can see what activity is inside of the kit and what it's about. So this one is called 10 Little Rubber Ducks, and it has a yellow tag, which means that it's for children from 18 to 36 months or 3 years old. And in this kit, we'll be exploring math and numbers. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. So let's take a quick look at what's inside of the kit. Let's get out our project case, and inside we have our book that we're going to be reading today, 10 Little Rubber Ducks, and our instructions, and here's a box, cardboard box, and inside are some yellow rubber ducks. Okay, so I guess we have everything we need. We'll go ahead and take a look at our book. Today I'm going to be reading one of my favorite books, 10 Little Rubber Ducks by Eric Carle. In this book we have 10 rubber ducks that are loaded onto a cargo ship, and then they are met with a storm that knocks them off of the ship and sends them going all over the world on different adventures and meeting different creatures. It's interesting because I think inside of our box here we might just have the right amount of ducks to that are in the story. So let's go ahead and count out our ducks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, that is perfect. 10 little rubber ducks, just like the title of our story. So why don't we just use our 10 little rubber ducks to act out the story as we read it. And if you have 10 little rubber ducks, you can use them and count them out, or you can use some other objects, maybe 10 blocks or 10 stuffed animals, whatever you want to use to act out the story with. 10 Little Rubber Ducks by Eric Carle. Okay, so now we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 little rubber ducks. Chuckity-chuck goes the rubber duck machine. Out pop little yellow rubber ducks, one after the other, one after the other. The little rubber ducks are painted, bills red and eyes blue. Then they are packed, 10 to a box, and off they go. Let's put our duckies in their box. To be loaded onto a cargo ship. "Hello!" calls the captain. The captain and his cargo ship are taking the little rubber ducks across the wide sea to far away countries, to far away countries. Suddenly, a storm churns the water into big waves, and a strong wind whistles across the sea, whistles across the sea. A big wave lifts up one of the boxes and throws it into the water. The box opens and 10 little rubber ducks fall out. 10 rubber ducks overboard, shout the captain. 10 rubber ducks overboard. After some time, the storm calms down. The 10 little rubber ducks bob in the big, wide sea. As far as one can see, only water and sky. Water and sky. The 10 little rubber ducks begin to drift apart. The first little rubber duck drifts west, and a dolphin jumps over it. Can you make a sound like a dolphin? He goes, he goes. The second little rubber duck drifts east, and a seal barks at it. Arr, 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 arr. The third little rubber duck drifts north, and a polar bear growls at it. The fourth little rubber duck drifts south, and a flamingo stares at it. The fifth little rubber duck drifts to the left. A pelican chatters at it. He says, "Don't eat my fish." The sixth little rubber duck drifts to the right. A turtle glides past it. The seventh little rubber duck drifts up. An octopus blinks at it. Ooh. An eighth little rubber duck drifts down. A seagull screeches at it. I think that's how a seagull sounds. The ninth little rubber duck drifts this way, and a whale sings to it. Ooh. Maybe all of these animals are saying hello to the ducks. And that's a whale's hello. Hello! The 10th little rubber duck drifts that way, bobbing and floating on the big, wide sea. The sun is setting. It is getting dark. As far as one can see, only water and sky. Water and sky. Oh, this little rubber duck is all alone. The next morning, the 10th little rubber duck meets Mother Duck and her ducklings. "Quack," says the Mother Duck. "Quack, quack, 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 quack," say the ducklings. At the end of the day, the sun sets again. It is getting dark. The Mother Duck and her ducklings swim toward their nests. The little rubber duck floats along with them. "Good night," says the moon. "Quack," says the Mother Duck. "Quack, quack, quack," say the ducklings. "Squeak," says the little rubber duck. And look, let's count this Mother Duck's ducklings. Let's see how many ducklings she has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then when we add the little rubber duck, we get 10. We made 10 again. The end. Well, not only can we count with our rubber ducks or with our different objects, but we can also do other things like adding or subtracting. So for instance, I have right here 3 little rubber ducks. 1, 2, 3. And if, say for instance, another rubber duck, one more, decides to come and join his friends. So we have 3 rubber ducks and 1 rubber duck comes to join his friends. How many rubber ducks do we have now? 1, 2, 3 plus 1 more makes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and 1 makes 4. Now we have 4 rubber ducks, and they say, quack, quack, we want more friends to come. So then 2 rubber ducks say, we want to play too, and they come along. 2 rubber ducks. If we have our 4 rubber ducks and these 2 rubber ducks join them, how many will that be? 4 plus 2. How many is that? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus these 2. 5, 6. All together, that makes 6. 4 plus 2 are 6. Now we have our 6 rubber ducks. Quack, 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 quack. Where are our friends? We need more friends. So along come 4 more ducks. Quack, 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 quack. Before we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ducks. And then 4 more ducks came along to play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 ducks plus 4 more ducks make how many ducks all together? How many is that? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 4 more. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 ducks. So that way we can add. Those are different ways that we can add. But what about the other way, subtracting? What happens if from our 10 little rubber ducks, 2 of our ducks decide to go home? Let's see. Quack, quack, bye-bye. Now how many do we have? We had 10, and I took away 2. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we only have 8 little rubber ducks left. 10 take away 2, make 8. Now let's see, we have 8 little rubber ducks. And then someone comes from the factory and says, hey little rubber ducks, we have some kids that want to play with you over in Houston. So why don't you hop into this box? So they hop into the box to go to play with some children in Houston. So 8 take away 3. 8 take away 3 leaves how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little rubber ducks. Well, now these 5 little rubber ducks are tired from a long day of playing, and they need to go and get cleaned up and put away. So all 5 of our rubber ducks are going to leave and get put up in their little toy bin. So what happens when we have 5 little rubber ducks and I take away 5 little rubber ducks? See, take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, take away 5, leaves 0. No little rubber ducks. Well, adding and subtracting and counting are not the only things that you can do with these. You can also play like a hide and seek game. But it's a special hide and seek game. It would be a hide and seek game where you would be using your position words. Remember in our story how our ducks went to the east and to the west. They went right, they went left, up and down, this way and that way. We were using different types of position words. So we're going to be using positional words like on top of, or under, or inside, or outside, and to tell where our duck is hiding. So here's our duck, and he's going to hide in different places, and you can tell where he's hiding. So for instance, where is the duck hiding? Do you know where I put him? What word can you use to describe where he is? He is behind the book. Behind the book. Good. Now let's see where he's hiding. Now where is the duck hiding? What word would you use to describe where he is? He is inside of the box. Inside. Good. Now where is our duck hiding? What word would you use to describe where he is in relation to this box? He is on top of our box. On top, right? Or on our box. So you can use different words to describe next to, in front of, behind, under. If you want, you can play this game with your brothers and sisters or with your grown-up. You can get a blanket and you can hide your toy duck or any other object that you have in different places and see if they can use their words to describe where they are. Well, I hope that you enjoyed our book and our activity. Let's go ahead and take a look at our next story. So let's pick out our kit. There's so many kits to choose from with different languages and different themes, but we can always tell what's inside of a kit by looking at the tag. This one says hairs or Pelitos. This is a bilingual book in English and in Spanish, and it comes with an orange tag, which means that it was designed for kindergarten to first grade. But kids of all ages can enjoy this book or this activity. And we're going to be exploring the themes of sense of self and of diversity. Let's take a quick look at what's inside of our kit. All right, there's our project case. And inside we have, there's our book that we're going to be reading, Hairs, Pelitos. And we have some ribbon. And a hairband. So you can use a rubber band or a hairband and some ribbon. Cool. All right, so I guess we have everything we need to start our activity. So let's go ahead and read our book. Hairs by Sandra Cisneros and illustrated by Terry Ibanez. Everybody in our family has different hair. See all of her family members, all of their different hair. My papa's hair is like a broom. all up in the air. And me, my hair is lazy. It never obeys barrettes or bands. With the barrettes just falling out of her hair. Do you know anyone with lazy hair? Carlos's hair is thick and straight. He doesn't need to comb it. Nenny's hair is slippery, slides out of your hair. And Kiki, who is youngest, has hair like fur. Maybe his hair is fuzzy or curly. What would hair like fur be like? Maybe soft? But my mother's hair, like little rosettes, like little candy circles, all curly and pretty. See all of the circles that they're making? Like the mother's hair, her little circles. All curly and pretty because she pinned it in pin curls all day. Sweet to put your nose into when she is holding you. Holding you and you feel safe is the warm smell of bread before you bake it. Like even the smell of the bread, the vapor is coming out in little curls like her hair. Is the smell when she makes room for you on her side of the bed, still warm with her skin. And you sleep near her. The rain outside falling and Papa snoring. The snoring, the rain, and Mama's hair that smells like bread. Looking around your family members and seeing what types of hair they have, what are the different types of hairs that are in your household? Do you know of anyone who has lazy hair or hair that's like fur? When you look at yourself in the mirror, what would you describe your hair like? Would you describe it as soft? Would you describe it as slippery, slick, silky? Or would you use any other words? You can get creative with your words, just like Sandra Cisneros did. Well, right now, we're going to be making a hairband. We're going to be using that hairband or rubber band and ribbon to make a special hairband that we can wear or that we can give to someone. So you can gather your materials and we can do them together. First, you will need to select about 10 different lengths of ribbon to include in your hairband. So I've picked out my 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Think about the colors that you would like to use if you would want to make a pattern or if you would like to make rainbow colors or just random colors. And we're going to pick our first color. So I'll start with my yellow color. And you'll fold it in half just like this so that you make a little loop. And that loop you're going to put into your band just halfway like this. So you have a folded end and loose ends. Now you're going to take that loose end and you're going to wrap it around your band and put it into that loop that you made like this, and then pull it tightly. So it's just a very easy way to make a knot. And we're going to do that with all 10 of our ribbons. All right, so I've got all of my ribbon on my headband. So like I said, you can go back around and try to tighten each one of those ribbons and move it along so that they're on your headband just in the place that you want it. But now you're ready, and you can wear your hairband in your hair like so, or you can give it to a friend or a family member as a gift. So like I said, you can look around your household and see what different types of hair everyone has, or as you're walking out in the street or visiting different places, take a look at the people around you and notice all of the different types of hair, different colors, different textures, different lengths, different styles that people wear their hair in, the different things that they put in their hair to make it look pretty or to express themselves. Get creative in the different words that you would use to describe those different types of hair. If you like to learn more about different types of hair, there are lots of different books about hair. One book that you can check out is Happy to be Nappy by Bell Hooks. Another would be Ella Kazoo Will Not Brush Her Hair by Lee Fox. Reading books is a wonderful way to learn about and to celebrate all of our differences. Thank you so much for joining me today and exploring our flip kits. Remember, you can visit your Houston Public Library to discover more flip kits. With over 250 kits in our catalog, the love of learning and reading can go on and on. Bye-bye.